The Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel's Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Frederick the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, a leading provider of comprehensive sports-based training and therapy. And by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
It's been a red-hot first half of the season for the Red Knights of Milwaukee Lutheran. Hi, and welcome to Preps Plus. I'm Mark Stewart, prep editor of the Milwaukee Journal-Sentinel.
And I'm Lance Allen from today's TMJ4. Tonight, we honor the Milwaukee Lutheran boys hoops team, plus plenty of other boys basketball highlights as well. We start tonight with one of the area's top girls basketball players, and Mark, she's also an outstanding student.
That's right, and she'll also be playing a different sport in college. Here's Brad Preeter. He's got the Boston Store featured student athlete.
Everything Jada Stackhouse does the rest of this season might be considered an encore. She's put on quite a show at Shorewood over 4 years. Jada earned Woodland East Player of the Year honors each of the past 2 seasons, while helping the Greyhounds win conference titles both those years. Then this past week, Jada reached 1,000 points for her career.
She's a great weapon for us down low. She can ball handle also. She pretty much do everything.
She is just that rock of our team, and she just motivates us all.
Coach Jeff Eimers has seen Jada improve the various aspects of her game throughout high school.
Quite honestly, she's a coach's nightmare as far as matching up, because she can take most girls inside, and but she can take you out and shoot a three.
I've worked on my jump shot, my ball handling and passing, my eyesight on the court, just everything.
Stackhouse is the 3rd girl at Shorewood to reach 1,000 points, joining former assistant coach Amanda Schick and the mother of current teammate Ann Leo.
If anyone's going to beat my mom, I'd rather have it be one of my friends than some random person in a few years.
Jada scores big-time points in both the gym and the classroom. She holds a near-perfect grade point average.
My mom is a teacher, so just education in general is really important to me. And I've always done sports, but I knew that I wanted to go the academic route for college just so that I would be set for my career in the future.
Jada certainly has the skill, the athleticism, and the academics to play in college. Well, she's going to play in college, but not basketball. Jada is actually headed to the Ivy League to play volleyball.
The conference co-player of the year in volleyball last fall, Jada will play at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, where she plans to major in biology.
I never would have thought that I would be going to a D1 Ivy League school to play volleyball or basketball, just a sport in general. And to be able to say, yes, I'm committed to going to Cornell in New York, is crazy.
By the way, Jada says she's a distant cousin of Jerry Stackhouse, the former NBA star who spent a little time with the Bucks. Jada is proud of what Shorewood has accomplished and hopes to finish her career with a 3rd straight conference title.
A lot of teachers who have been here for a really long time have told us that we have been the best team that Shorewood has ever had, and that's just wow, that's extremely exciting to hear. And we just want to keep improving it better and continue to have Shorewood be a really good basketball team in the future.
Her coach says Stackhouse is not only the team's top player, but also one that all the girls, freshman through senior, like to be around.
She makes sure that everybody else enjoys being on the team and enjoys being a teammate. Jada is a coach's dream.
Jada scored 21 points in the Greyhounds' victory over Heritage Christian Tuesday, giving her exactly 1,000 points for her career. Lance, she'll surely score many more points this season.
And we congratulate Jada on this milestone and now give her something a little extra special to commemorate the achievement courtesy of Boston Store.
Jada, on behalf of Boston Store, we're proud to present you with the Preps Plus Student Athlete of the Week Award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jake Ryan of the Green Bay Packers. Stay tuned for more Preps Plus.
Congratulations to the Boston Store featured student athlete. Stay tuned for basketball highlights on Preps Plus.
Find more of what you love online at bostonstore.com. Our biggest selection of brands, styles, and sizes, plus web exclusives are just a click away. Shopping has never been easier with free online shipping and easy returns at any Boston Store location. Plus, sign up for emails to receive exclusive offers, the latest news on the season's hottest trends, and more. So for more of what you love, just shop, click, and ship at bostonstore.com. Boston Store, your style.
No matter what your schedule, personality, or lifestyle, our primary care providers do everything possible to make every day a little healthier. It all begins by listening and getting to know you. It's about convenience with flexible hours and locations near you. And it's about connections linking you to the power of academic medicine right in your community. For a primary care provider who gets you, get to us.
Design your new bathroom and save with a trip to Menards. The Sterling Finesse Bypass Tub Door features 8mm glass for a luxurious feel and smooth operation. $359. The Medley Tub Shower has a sleek design with a seamless appearance. $365. For a beautiful look that stays clean, get Dutch Boy DuraClean Interior Paint from Menards. It has a self-priming formula and provides a washable finish. Save $5 a gallon. That's $25 on 5-gallon pails.
Save big money at Menards.
There is a major scramble for the top spot in Greater Metro Conference basketball.
And we're going to see some of those contenders in action in a pair of GMC contests. Here are the Preps Plus highlights.
There's never an easy night in the Greater Metro Conference, and tonight is no exception. Menomonee Falls comes in red hot, winning 5 of 6, while Sussex Hamilton has won 9 of their 11 games this season and currently sit in second place in the conference.
A raucous home crowd had the Chargers charged up early. Jacob Hartung drains this 3 from the top of the key. 19-9 Sussex Hamilton, sweet! But the Indians weather the storm and rally before half. First, it's Jaden Champion with the steal, and the pinpoint bounce pass to Bryce McMurtry for the deuce. The lead is cut to 4. Later, it's Champion going coast to coast for the bucket. He had 13 on the night, falls down just a single point at halftime. And the comeback is complete in the second. Big Matt Henningsen with some hard work inside. This follow gives the Indians the lead. Then it's McMurtry driving through heavy traffic. It falls for 2 of his game-high 30, falls up 9. But the Chargers were far from finished. Here's Hartung with the swipe and the quick 2, Hamilton down just 4. Then it's Luke Semb right in front of us for 3, nothing but net. The Falls lead is just 1, 63-62 with 27 ticks left. After some Falls free throws, the Chargers have a chance to tie, but Semb's 3-point try is too strong. The Indians survive 68-63, gaining a huge win over their crosstown rival.
As we're growing up, when I was younger, coming to basketball games, they were a rival, and we always want to beat them. It's so nice to get a win against Sussex.
We're still learning, we're still growing as a team, but and their lows never get too low there and just keep battling back. And I'm really happy with the way the guys responded.
It's West Allis Hale visiting conference leader Marquette University High School in this Greater Metro Conference matchup. Both teams appeared to be a little nervous at the start of this one. Starting to establish their offense, Huskies would take an early lead. Matt Wall feeds Ryan Hartle in the paint for the stop and pop J. 6'5" junior Ryan Coffey posts up down low, and he'll fight a double team to get the layup. Coffey had 12 points on the night. Senior Job Alexander gets behind the Husky defense and gets the two-handed jam. Hilltoppers on top. Timeout Hale. With just a few ticks left in the first half, Devontae Patterson gets the breakaway at the buzzer, cutting the lead to a point, 28-27 at half. The tempo picks up in the second. Wall finds Casey Farner underneath for the layup. But guys, you got to get back on D. Jack Dwyer drives to the rack, and Coffey gets there for the cleanup. Huskies up 33-32. Hilltoppers pushing hard, gets picked by Patterson, and he'll make them pay. He finished with a team-high 18 points. Huskies clinging to a lead. Senior Nolan Wright gets things going for the Hilltoppers as they go on a 14-3 run with this layup. The run would be capped off by Alexander as he hits this tough left-handed shot. He led all scorers with 20 points and would lead the Hilltoppers over the Huskies 66-56.
We started off slow. Can't really let that happen, but over the course of the game, we started to get our things together, working the ball around, talking on defense, and it really helped us. We're trying to win the conference, and every win counts.
The Cedarburg boys basketball team was already enjoying a solid season before they ended Germantown's long North Shore Conference winning streak.
The Bulldogs tangle with another North Shore rival. It's the Menards Game of the Week.
It was a great atmosphere for basketball here at Cedarburg for this girls and boys doubleheader. A lot on the line, too, as both the Grafton girls and the Cedarburg boys were trying to maintain sole possession of first place.
The ladies go first. Grafton came in a perfect 13-0, but the Blackhawks found themselves in an uphill battle. Cedarburg's only senior, Allie Barber, connects on a long two-pointer. She scored 18. The Blackhawks' Jillian Waskevich was able to work her way into the lane and score. Grafton down 7. Then check out this amazing steal by Maggie Profrock. She somehow rips the ball free, then brings it up court and turns it into a three-point play. It wouldn't be enough, however, as Cedarburg wins 45-30. First defeat of the year for Grafton. Cedarburg is 11-3 overall. Now for the boys' game. The Grafton fans were hoping to see their team upset the first-place Bulldogs. Cedarburg is red hot out of the gate. First, Matthew Barber connects from deep. Then it's Jordan Johnson hitting for 3. Moments later, Clay Van Tassel is on target from outside. Bulldogs up a dozen early. Grafton needs a timeout. The Blackhawks go inside to 6'7" senior Luke Benchwall. He can't hit, but he battles for the rebound and converts the second time around. Then it's Jared Kettenhoven from the corner for 3, but Grafton trails by 8 at the half. After the break, check out Logan Hilgart, just powering his way to the hoop and getting the roll. But the Bulldogs start to run. Clay Van Tassel hits Jared Short for the layup, and a few trips later, it's Short returning the favor with a sweet dish to Van Tassel. Then sophomore John Diener takes over, connecting for 3. A little later, Diener steps back and nails another. He would knock down 3 trifectas in the second half. The last one is another step-back connection. Cedarburg wins at 62-48, remaining all alone atop the North Shore. Coach Tom Diener says his team may now be playing the role of the hunted rather than the hunter.
And, these kids on this team are still relatively young, so they're finding themselves in a little bit of a different situation. But I thought they handled themselves really well and came out and played hard from start to finish.
In practice, we're always focusing on defense, and it's really a point of emphasis, and I think we've gotten better each game at man-to-man defense, and tonight it really showed, and it was really impressive.
Hey, I'm J.R. Radcliffe from Lake Country Publications and Now Newspapers. The WIAA made national headlines this week surrounding its sportsmanship guidelines. You can check out my column on the topic at lakecountrynow.com. And as the Packers season draws to a conclusion, check out our special section, Packers in Our Communities, located at lakecountrynow.com/Packers, where you'll find several stories of how our communities and the green and gold intersect. And stay up to date with area basketball when you visit Roundball Rankings at mycommunitynow.com/roundball. And stay with us right now. We'll check in with the Milwaukee Lutheran boys basketball team when we come right back.
Shop Boston Store's Yellow Dot clearance. Save up to 75% on original prices when you take an extra 50% off Yellow Dot and an extra 60 to 70% off Black Dot merchandise. Look for the yellow signs throughout the store and save on permanently reduced apparel, accessories, footwear, and home store merchandise. Quantities available while supplies last, so don't miss it. The Yellow Dot clearance, only at Boston Store. Your store, your style.
You can run.
You can eat right.
You can join a club.
You can get a checkup.
Of all the decisions you make to stay healthy, one decision can make it all possible. Choosing the Fray Dirt and the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network as your partner.
We have the providers you need in locations close to you, all connected to one of the nation's leading academic medical centers. Learn how to be stronger together with us at freighter.com/onedecision.
Right now at Menards, all window images, blinds, and shades are on sale. These 23-inch vinyl mini blinds in 3 colors are $7.99 each. These cordless shades can be lifted from the bottom or lowered from the top in 2 colors, $59.99 each. Design your new bathroom with a trip to Menards. This Lion's linear soaking tub has a contemporary design, $269. The Elite 4-piece bathtub and wall kit comes with 4 shelves for extra storage, $428.
Save big money at Menards.
Save $1,000 on your college tuition. Menards will award 2 $1,000 Preps Plus college scholarships to high school seniors from the 2016 graduating class. To fill out your Preps Plus scholarship application form, please visit jsonline.com/scholarship. Hurry! Completed applications must be received by Saturday, February 13th.
Jake Ryan became a starter late in the season for the Green Bay Packers.
The friendly rookie says it took a little while for him to establish his presence in the locker room after he arrived in Green Bay. Let's check him out. It's time for this week's edition of From Preps to Pros.
Freshman year, I actually played receiver and went from receiver to fullback to linebacker my junior year. And I think my biggest accomplishment in high school was winning that state championship my junior year. So I actually caught the onside kick to win the game, and it was a really good memory for me.
Packers 4th-round draft pick Jake Ryan describes himself as personable, a trait which he says worked out well in college at Michigan.
I guess I can talk to people. I like, having conversations with people and, getting to know people better. And, that just comes with, college. And Michigan was a huge school where you got to network with a lot of people and a lot of great alumni.
Football has taken Jake places, but it has kept him in the Midwest. First from Cleveland to Ann Arbor, and then that special phone call from Titletown.
Yeah, I was actually just sitting with a bunch of my family and a bunch of my friends at my house, and got a call from a 920 number, and never seen that before, and said Green Bay on it, and very happy, and it was one of the best days of my life.
Ryan missed playoff games in high school after having wrist surgery. He went under the knife for another big injury in college. Those setbacks have shaped his philosophy on the field.
Play every single play like it's your last, because you never know when it's going to be your last one. And, unfortunately, I had ACL surgery in college, and took me out of the game for about 7 months. So I think that's just one thing, and going off that, that's what I base my practice off of now.
We met Jake near the end of training camp when he was just getting comfortable fitting in with the guys. He started getting significant playing time on defense in week 13 of the regular season, and since then has made plenty of tackles, plus this fumble recovery at Detroit, which led to a touchdown. At the end of that game, Ryan was celebrating the dramatic Rodgers to Rodgers Hail Mary touchdown. Jake Ryan now has a full NFL season under his belt, but even back in camp, he seemed to have a good idea of what it means to be a pro.
I think a pro is a person that conducts himself well on the field and off the field. Does it on both levels.
The Milwaukee Lutheran boys basketball team has done some really good things on the court this season, but the Red Knights go beyond that. They've also taken time to help out in the community.
Allie Dudek has the Preps Plus Team of the Week.
While not on the basketball court, Milwaukee Lutheran dedicates their time to being a part of something that's bigger than just the game. Here at the Milwaukee Rescue Mission, the team joins the fight against homelessness and poverty in our city. Once a year, the team takes the opportunity to serve warm meals to those in need while spreading their leadership throughout the community.
Mission, we serve and prepare food. So right now my fellow teammates and I are cooking in the back, and some of my teammates right there are serving the food, because we learned together that it's always great to help someone else, and that as a team we know that when we come together we can accomplish great things.
Being athletes, you usually get looked up to, and being leaders in the community is one thing we stress, and trying to go out and serve others is the best way to lead. So it just helps them become more dependent on each other. They got to be reliable people. That's what we're trying to teach them, to grow up to be strong Christian men, leaders in their families and their communities, and anything where they got to depend on each other and be involved in things outside of just basketball, where we also learn those characteristics, is stuff that I like to get them involved in.
Back on the court, the Red Knights are proving to be true contenders for the North Shore title. Going into Friday night's game, they were 4-1 in their conference, but they're just focused on taking it just one game at a time. With 10 seniors on the team, Milwaukee Lutheran demonstrated their experience by keeping calm during last week's game against Whitefish Bay. After 14 turnovers early on, they rallied to score 50 points for the win in the second half.
This year we developed as a team better, and our chemistry has shown itself, and I feel like we all just know our roles and accept them. The way we've been playing, if we keep it up, I feel like we could beat a lot of teams.
This year's team is united by their strong leadership and chemistry that has certainly been developed over the years, both on and off the court.
We get along together, we share the ball well, we have great coaches, and we just all around team. We have everything we need to perform to the best of our abilities.
Congratulations, Milwaukee Lutheran boys basketball, for being the Preps Plus Team of the Week.
We move from the basketball court to the wrestling mat after the break.
Stick around to meet a wrestling coach who put his grappling skills to good use at home.
Shop Boston Store's Yellow Dot clearance. Save up to 75% on original prices when you take an extra 50% off Yellow Dot and an extra 70% off Black Dot merchandise. Look for the yellow signs throughout the store and save on permanently reduced apparel, accessories, footwear, and home store merchandise. Quantities available while supplies last, so don't miss it. The Yellow Dot clearance, only at Boston Store. Your store, your style.
Showcase your personal taste with Dakota Furniture from Menards. Get a 2-drawer nightstand for $80. A 5-drawer chest is $140, and a 6-drawer dresser is $179. Plus, get all 3 items and get a second nightstand free. Create your own storage system with Stack Cubes. Combine small and large Stack Cubes to create a wide variety of functional storage solutions. A small Stack Cube is $9.99 after rebate, and a large Stack Cube is $14.99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
No matter what your schedule, personality, or lifestyle, our primary care providers do everything possible to make every day a little healthier. It all begins by listening and getting to know you. It's about convenience with flexible hours and locations near you. And it's about connections linking you to the power of academic medicine right in your community. For a primary care provider who gets you, get to us.
The ACL is the anterior cruciate ligament. It's one of the 4 major ligaments in the knee. It prevents rotational instability of the knee. Females playing basketball and soccer are 7 to 9 times more likely to tear their ACL than a male playing the same sport. Really, the only way an athlete can prevent an ACL injury is to go through a strength training program. That program needs to incorporate strengthening of the hamstrings, training the hamstrings to fire more quickly. That program also needs to incorporate jump training. The goal is to prevent the athlete from landing from a jump in a position that puts their knee at risk. We want to prevent that rotational injury to the knee. The recommended treatment for an ACL injury in a high school athlete is going to be reconstructive surgery. Athletes can get back to their sport in 6 to 8 months.
For more information, visit freighter.com/sports.
Kenosha Bradford's wrestling coach is accustomed to guiding young wrestlers, and Lance, he's also been involved in some interesting stuff off the mat.
Scott Babler explains in this week's Spotlight.
The wrestling season at Kenosha Bradford means two things: a quality group of young grapplers and the leadership of head coach Jerril Grover. The Red Devil grad has been the man in charge at his alma mater since 1994.
He's one of the greatest coaches I've ever had personally. He sits there with me, he works with me, he's asked about school, after college, that kind of stuff. He's one of those coaches like cares more than just the sport.
The Red Devils are one of the top teams in the Southeast Conference this season, due in large part to the guidance of Grover. Jerril teaches technique on the wrestling mat, but his influence on the kids goes much farther. His goal is to prepare this group for the future and real-life challenges ahead.
Wrestling is definitely like the second part about actual wrestling. The first part is grades, keeping our grades up, being good parents in the community around us.
Our wrestling team, it's always grades first and behavior, and he's always trying to make everybody a better person in general, not just a better wrestler. Produces a lot of good wrestlers, but he produces good people first.
You have to have a C average just to be on the team, and we had 16 kids on the honor roll this year. He gave out awards for that. He was very proud of the fact that we were actually striving to be better, not only athletically, but academically.
The coach encountered a real-life situation this past summer when a burglar tried to break into his residence. That's when Jerril, the wrestler, took over. Jerril forced the intruder back outside the house and hog-tied him with a garden hose. He then held the man down until police arrived.
My adrenaline just kicked in to overpower him, and there was a garden hose there, so I just wrapped him up. You know, people were saying, well, you should do it, you should have done this to him, I should have done, no, he had already submitted. I didn't want to do any more harm to him because I can see he was kind of impaired in a way. It showed our young men here too, and women, that you can be physical, but you can still show respect to it too. You can show humility in it also.
The short-term goal for this year's version of the Red Devils is to qualify for the state team tournament. The long-term goal is so much more.
It's not just winning here on the mat. They want to win in life, and if we can help them do that as an educator, that's the main purpose.
Well, that'll do it for this week.
Thanks for watching the Milwaukee Journal Sentinels Preps Plus, and thanks to the good folks at Milwaukee Lutheran for their hospitality. I'm Lance Allen.
And I'm Mark Stewart. Remember to catch us every Sunday night at 11 p.m. sharp on today's TMJ4. See you next week.
The Milwaukee Journal Sentinels Preps Plus is brought to you by Boston Store, your style. By Frederick the Medical College of Wisconsin Health Network, a leading provider of comprehensive sports-based training and therapy. And by Menards, dedicated to service and quality.